Hello, my name is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show number 5. The purpose of the show is to provide information about amateur radio, ham radio, sometimes it's called, scanner radios, and anything related to those subjects. Originally, I was going to do a show where I showed one of my radios, one of my old tube radios, which I like. I got a lot of old tube radios, and I like them very much. But the particular radio I picked out, the one I have, does have a few problems. It works fine, but looks a little rough. So I was able to find a video on the internet that somebody had done, and they had done an excellent job. The photography is very good. The radio is beautiful. They've restored the radio, and it's a beautiful radio. And this person is on YouTube, and his ID is DLab500. So if you want to see some of his other videos, he's got a lot of videos. A number of them are related to old tube radios, shortwave radios, ham radios. Please do that, and I thank him for allowing me to present this show with his video. And so I do have permission to do this. So without further ado, let's get into the show. First, we're going to look at a web page. This is the web page that called dxing.com, and it has general information and pictures of old radios. This is the one of the ones we're going to talk about today. This is the 150, and down here below this is the 160, was the actual one I'm going to show you the video about. As you can see, this was made back in 1958 to 1960. Tube radio, had a coverage of 54 to 30 megahertz. Provided AM, CW, and shortwave. Single sideband, excuse me. It was a double conversion radio with 13 tubes. It's probably one of the reasons it's such a good radio, with all those circuits to clean up the signal. When it was originally sold, it was sold for $379. You can get them now for about $250 to $400, depending on how good a shape they are. This is a big, hefty radio. It's physically 19 by 10 by 13, so it's a heavy radio. So let's go to the video that was done, and you'll see one of these radios in action. This is a restored radio, really great shape. Here we go.
At the tone, 23 hours, 34 minutes, Coordinated Universal Time.
This is a demonstration of a Hammarland HQ-160 general coverage shortwave receiver. Alright, well, we'll start off on the broadcast band 0.54 to 1.32 megahertz.
Summer rally, leading averages are on track for their fifth.
Here's your antenna peaking.
The Dow was up 84 for the day. The NASDAQ gaining almost.
For gold coins, no one wanted to face economic turbulence without the security of gold. The government finally took them out of circulation, and a government rights law.
I've just changed the band now to 1.32 to 3.2 megahertz.
Contract negotiation.
Still some broadcast here. And as I go up in frequency, start picking up some noise from my fluorescent light, so we'll go to the next band. Alright, now we're on the 80 meter AM band, about 3.8 megahertz.
Okay, well, you know how it goes with him.
Here's some sidebanders in there. We can go to sideband. I got tuned in a little bit better here. Take your CW pitch, tune the guys in. And now I'm on the 5.7 to 10 megahertz band, a little bit of foreign broadcast. And if we go down here, 40 meters.
Fantasy of how to spend those outer years, and you know, don't forget,
Here's some CW reception on 40 meters. And this does have a little slot filter here. You can play with that. Here's the calibrator. We're straight up on 7 megahertz. Alright, now we're on 10 to 18 megahertz band. Just for broadcast.
Esses poetas gostaram de ouvir os seus poemas na tua voz.
É verdade.
Lembras-te do Ari dos Santos?
Meu querido Ari.
Enchi à tua casa poemas.
Here we are on the 18 to 31 megahertz band. There's some CB skip land up here I thought would amuse you.
You know, he might be over talking, I don't know. And then I heard somebody else talking, 27 or somebody. I don't know what the hell going on. This rough. So let's bring this out.
I'm sure he's running legal power. Alright, so as you can see, the receiver functionally wise is right up to par. Kind of give you a guided tour of the front panel there. You can see all your controls. It does need a bit of a cleanup. There is a little bit of fading on some of the control identification. But, you know, all knobs are original, and it does come with a matching speaker. And the speaker does have the back panel. And I do have a copy of a manual here. It's the W7FG manuals. So take a look at it, see what you think. It's a pretty neat receiver, and as far as I know, they're pretty rare.
Okay, as you can see, that was an excellent video. Again, it was done by DLab 500. If you go to YouTube, you can see that video and many more of his other videos, many of which are on the various radios that he's restored. So that's the show for today. Please make any comments about the videos. Any suggestions will be very, very welcomed. Also, you can email me at trrs73@gmail.com. See ya.